What's going on, guys? Derek here from Southern Style Lawn Care, and of course I've got the best seat in the house, and you are now tuned in to Top Notch Lawn Care.
Alright guys, what's going on? Today we're going to be working outside of the shop for most of the day. Most of the day I'm just going to be driving around. I got a city packet. Let me show you here. This is a packet I got from the city of Wichita that basically, you know, lawn care companies are able to bid on all the city work. The city doesn't do none of their grounds anymore, parks, city buildings, things like that. They don't take care of them themselves anymore. They sub them all out to all the lawn care companies. So I got this packet in the mail, and so I want to give it a shot. You know, I want to go around, look at some of these properties, see if there's any that I want to bid on. There's probably, I don't know, probably close to 100 maybe properties to bid on. But yeah, well, that's what we're going to do today. We're going to spend the day kind of driving around, and we'll do some talking, do some bidding, and things like that. Alright, so here's the first one we're at. This one's pretty big. It says property size is around 6 acres. You got all this front here, goes all the way down to that blue sign. Yeah, like I said, this one here is a pretty big property. It's one I'd love to have though, so I'm definitely going to bid on it. You got all these bushes here that are probably going to need trim and all that kind of stuff, so this would definitely be a nice property to have. And any of the ones that I look at today, I'm not going to share any what I'm bidding or anything like that. So for obvious reasons, but a lot of competition here in Wichita, and I just don't want to disclose any of that kind of stuff. But yeah, there's a look at it from the inside the parking lot here. You got all that to mow back here, and there's some spots in the back too. So like here's some of the back of the building. There's the side view, all the way back up to where I was at a minute ago. Alright, so let me tell you guys how I bid stuff like this real quick. The first thing I do is I compare it to something that I already have. Size-wise, I kind of compare it. Then I kind of break it down as far as edging. How long do I think the edging is going to take me? How long do I think the weeding is going to take me? How long do I think the mowing is going to take me? What am I going to use to mow? Obviously, we're not going to bag this much grass. This will definitely be the 52 and probably the 48 Vantage. So once I do my sections like that, like edging, trimming, mowing, and even blowing, I do that how long I think it would take myself, one person, and then I just go by my hourly rate, and then that's how I figure it up. I don't figure it up 3 guys this many hours. I figure it up by one guy, and let's say this is going to take me 6 hours, then you know that's 6 hours times my hourly rate. And then, you know, if I have 3 guys on the job, it probably going to take close to around 2 hours. So, but that's how I like to do things. I tend to find that I'm usually in the ballpark when I do that. So, so that's how we're going to do this one. All right, so here's another one. This one is about 2.5 acres. It's a library. We've got all that up to the creek. Yeah, these are the type of properties I really like. You know, the 1 to 2 acre, the kind of the big properties. I definitely want to get into more of these. But if I do, I'm going to have to buy a 60-inch mower, I believe. But I got no problem doing that if I have the business coming. So yeah, like I said, this one just goes all the way around. I don't know if you guys can see, but and there's the front. Pretty good size, but honestly there's really not a whole lot of weed eating to do here. A little bit of edging, not a whole lot of weed eating. Which is definitely fine by me. So basically you got this front here. from the street back to the creek where them trees are, all the way around to where I first was. What would you guys bid this property at? All right, so I have a huge list to go through with all these bids and things. There's no way I can get them all done in one day. I mean, let me show you just real quick. That's one sheet, and I got 4 of those to go through. And they kind of have them sectioned off between like public building, parks. There's a lot of parks, but most of, no, I wouldn't say most. Some of the parks I'm not going to be able to do right now because I don't have, you know, some 150 acres. I mean, I can't mow 150 acres with a 52-inch walker. That would be funny. All right, send one guy over there on Monday and be like, all right, well, see you on Friday. But anyway, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go back home, or tonight I'm going to try to go on the computer and look at them, you know, through Google Maps, things like that, and see if I can't get a good idea, because it would take me a full week to go drive around all these different properties and things like that. So if you guys have a lot of properties to bid like this, what do you guys do? Do you guys drive around? I know, I mean, personally, I like to see all the properties. I like to look at them. It's hard when you have this many to go look at. And the hard part is I don't really know how bad I'm wasting my time right now. I don't know if I even have a shot at some of these, or they're just kind of appeasing all the lawn care companies. And you know, I wonder if, you know, they have certain companies they like dealing with, so they basically give those companies a lot of the work, or I don't know. But, you know, but I think it's worth a shot to try to get some of them. You know, maybe might get 1 or 2 out of 100, and then maybe next year I get 5, and maybe the next year after that I get 20. I don't know. But this is kind of a situation to where I think that if you can get your foot in the door and do a good job, and you could prove that they can rely on you, I think you're more likely in the years to come to pick up more jobs and keep getting business from the city like that. So I'm just not sure, you know, I assume they send these packets to every lawn care company that's kind of registered in Kansas or registered in Wichita or whatever. So a lot of competition, so there's probably going to be some low bids, and I'm not, you know, I would assume city contracts, they're probably just going to go with the lowest bid and call it good. So that's why I'm really not wanting to spend a whole lot of time driving around and doing this, because obviously I'm not going to be one of the lowest bidders. I don't know, we'll see how this works out. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to kind of take you guys around with me and kind of show you kind of how I bid these kind of things. And you know, if you guys can give me some pointers on how you guys bid jobs like these, you know, 2.5 acre jobs, things like that. You just have a set price, you know, 75 an acre or $100 an acre or whatever is good in your area. Do you just kind of go by that and just double it 2.5 times, whatever? Anyway, I'm going to end this video right here. I'm going to go back to the shop, get some more stuff done. I'm hoping I can get to working on my office this weekend. That's something I want to get up running, to get everything, all my paperwork organized and get all that stuff done, so I can start kind of flowing. You know, that's kind of what I'm hoping. That everything just kind of has a nice smooth flow to it, you know, once mowing season starts and everything kind of goes good. But I'm gonna check you guys later.